From footage capturing building collapses due to sinkholes to the perilous turn of a China Airlines flight during landing, marked by an engine fire, these events underscore the unpredictable essence of life and serve as poignant reminders to cherish and value the present moment and what it offers. This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text commentary. Now, let's get it on. The San Francisco Ferry System operates in the San Francisco Bay, which is a large body of water stretching roughly 60 miles along the coastline of Northern California. In a startling incident at the San Francisco Ferry Building, a ferry unexpectedly collided with the structure, causing a momentary chaos along the waterfront. The abrupt crash startled bystanders, triggering a rapid emergency response. Fortunately, swift action from authorities prevented major injuries and contained any potential structural damage. The incident sparked immediate investigations to ascertain the cause, ensuring heightened safety measures for future ferry operations in the area. That's a devastating incident on the east rand of Gauteng. A fuel tanker exploded in Boksburg, unleashing a massive inferno that engulfed the area. The explosion sent shockwaves through the vicinity, leading to widespread destruction and chaos. Multiple catastrophic fires ravaged Glendale on the 4th of July, ignited by fireworks and leaving a trail of destruction. One blaze erupted on West Selden Lane near Horizon Park, engulfing a home and displacing 3 residents, inflicting severe structural harm. Another inferno near West Stella Avenue damaged homes but caused no displacements. A third conflagration near 59th Avenue in Peoria left 3 people homeless. All incidents are attributed to fireworks, underscoring the widespread havoc wrought by these hazardous celebrations. The joyous occasion of a gender reveal turned tragic in Mexico when a stunt plane, part of the celebration, crashed unexpectedly in front of unsuspecting party attendees. The unforeseen accident serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with elaborate celebrations and emphasizes the paramount importance of safety precautions during such events. 5 years ago, a China Airlines Flight 120's routine landing takes a perilous turn as an engine fire erupts upon parking. Passengers face a critical race against time and the crew rushes to execute an urgent evacuation. As the aircraft teeters on the brink of explosion. Miraculously, all 165 souls escape unharmed in a heart-stopping feat, defying the usual risks of such crises. The seamless evacuation amid potential catastrophe stands as a testament to decisive action and protocol adherence. The Canary Islands, an archipelago belonging to Spain, sits off the northwest coast of Africa. In a sad incident off the coast of the Canary Islands in 2017, a passenger ferry collided violently with a pier, triggering a catastrophic rupture of underwater fuel pipes. The collision resulted in a distressing 3-kilometer oil slick, posing an immediate environmental threat to the surrounding marine ecosystem. The incident prompted heightened scrutiny of safety measures to prevent future maritime disasters in the region. Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts and hit that subscribe button to receive our most up-to-date videos. Thousands are without power, and at least 5 shops have been destroyed as the Guangzhou collapse took out buildings and snapped electrical cables. The massive sinkhole is nearly 1,000 square foot wide, 30 feet deep, and still growing. This isn't the first such collapse along Kangwang Road. In fact, this is the consequence of rapid economic expansion and poor development planning. In Zaruma, Ecuador, a sinkhole triggered a landslide that resulted in the sudden collapse of 3 homes. Thankfully, no injuries were reported despite the alarming incident. The sinkhole's formation instigated the destabilization of the area, causing the catastrophic collapse of these residences. In the outskirts of Tampa, Florida, a sudden and alarming occurrence shook the community as a massive sinkhole rapidly emerged, swallowing homes in its wake. The Earth's abrupt collapse left houses cracked, floors buckled, and 2 residences entirely consumed. Spanning 225 feet in diameter and plunging 50 feet deep, this expanding sinkhole forced the evacuation of 9 homes, leaving uncertainty and concern regarding its ceaseless growth. 2 years ago, an explosion shattered the tranquility of platinum printing in Chandler. The calamity was a fuel-air mixture blast, divulging shocking footage of the incident. Investigations traced the catastrophe to an inadvertent natural gas leak, confirming its accidental nature. This occurrence stands as a stark reminder of the unpredictable hazards lurking within everyday spaces. At a Westchester gas station, a car careened into a gas pump in White Plains, setting off a blaze that engulfed the area. The incident, stemming from the driver's diabetic shock, unfolded along the Hutchinson River Parkway. Thank God all are okay. This United 777 was set to leave Chicago O'Hare for Honolulu when it hit a small snag, being too heavy for this tug. And then being too heavy for the second tug. In a dramatic event in North Phoenix, a massive fire engulfed a Safeway store, causing a towering inferno that ultimately led to the melting and collapse of the store's sign. The incident highlighted the destructive force and rapid escalation of such incidents within urban areas. Recently, a fierce snowstorm wreaked havoc in Metro Vancouver, plunging the region into chaos. Unprepared drivers faced treacherous conditions during the evening commute and during hours-long journeys. Stranded for over 8 hours without essentials, some motorists grappled with the aftermath while power outages hit thousands. The event shows the limitless power of extreme weather. In fact, no matter how talented humans are, they can only try to adapt and not master nature. In an alarming event in Iceland, tourists were forced to flee as a massive wave surged toward them following the collapse of a glacier. The glacier's sudden rupture triggered a towering wave, prompting an urgent evacuation to ensure the safety of bystanders. Fortunately, swift actions prevented any injuries, but the dramatic incident highlighted the unpredictable nature of glacial movements.
In Phelan, a striking scene unfolded on the I-15 freeway as a semi-truck burst into flames, abruptly halting the flow of traffic.
What were you hauling in there?
Thick plumes of smoke billowed into the sky. The raging fire engulfed the truck, sending fiery tongues licking the surrounding air. Other video of a car in Kenner, Louisiana catches on fire, engulfing firefighters that were nearby. Car fire in Springfield, Massachusetts. Last year, a fire ignited in the Al Hamaran market situated in Madeira area, east of Alexandria. The blaze ravaged several market stalls, resulting in extensive charring, yet fortunately no casualties were recorded. The cause to be a consequence of careless discarded cigarette butts. The incident underscores the potential dangers posed by seemingly minor actions and emphasizes the need for heightened vigilance to prevent such incidents in crowded marketplaces.
Still Russia, a 9-story dormitory collapsed on the street, Vinskaya. The collapse of the house happened in just 17 minutes. It started at 12:30 and ended at 12:47. Unbelievable. In a concerning incident on Monday, April 11th, a crane truck experienced a mishap during dismantling procedures at a condominium construction site in Pordenone, Italy, situated along Via Planton. During the operation, the crane's arm unexpectedly detached, causing damage as it tore through the railing of one house and struck the roof of another before plummeting into a nearby garden area. Miraculously, there were no reported injuries resulting from this alarming event. A fire broke out at the Paragon building located on Saffron Road in Wixton, igniting shortly before 10 a.m. The building, notably utilized for document storage purposes, became engulfed in flames, prompting immediate attention from emergency services. The blaze, spreading rapidly within the structure, raised concerns about the safety of stored documents and the structural integrity of the building itself. Efforts to assess the extent of damage and salvage any valuable documents became a primary focus amid this unexpected and alarming event.
Do not forget to press a button of like, subscribe, and comment. What do you think of these unbelievable events? Compton is a part of the greater Los Angeles metropolitan area and is known for its industrial and commercial sectors. It has historically been associated with manufacturing, distribution, and logistics due to its proximity to major transportation routes and the Port of Los Angeles. In an early hour of Friday morning, a significant incident unfolded in the industrial heart of Compton. A raging fire erupted at a pallet yard, painting the sky with billowing smoke and intense flames. The blaze's intensity was further magnified by a series of transformer explosions that punctuated the night with bright bursts of light. This event serves as a stark reminder of the potential volatility within industrial areas. aerial video shows another fire at a Houston area chemical plant in 2018, which had 2 explosions previously after it lost power after Harvey floods, as we informed. Flames and smoke could be seen coming from the Arcane plant in Crosby, Texas. That came after a container of organic peroxides exploded and caught fire, sending acrid smoke into the air. A more terrible information is that 8 more containers could burn and explode. The dashcam video from New Jersey vividly captures an extraordinary scene in Manchester Township. The video serves as a striking testament to the sheer force of nature's impact and the potential hazards that follow in its wake.
Marina is a city located in Monterey County on the central coast of California. 9 months ago, a huge fire engulfed Safe Harbor Great Lakes Marina on Muskegon Lake, resulting in extensive damage estimated at millions of dollars. The blaze, contained to a single building, ravaged approximately 150 boats stored for winter, causing widespread smoke and heat damage. Thankfully, no injuries were reported during the incident, which required hours of firefighting efforts to quell. Despite structural damage to the building, it wasn't deemed a total loss. Firefighters finally cleared the scene after a rigorous 6-hour battle. During a summer break 4 years ago, Lee Middle and High School experienced a catastrophic roof collapse, luckily devoid of casualties as no one was present. Built in 1925, the affected school section necessitates closure for repairs, causing Havana Street closure. A city inspection addressed issues from snow accumulation on a different part of the roof, revealing no regular checks for school buildings. This catastrophic incident underscores the need for stricter building safety regulations to avert potential tragedies.
Grenada, located in the Meta Department of Colombia. The fireworks pyrotechnics factory explosion in Grenada, Colombia on October 31, 2015, unleashed chaos and devastation. A powerful blast tore through the facility, triggering a massive fire that ravaged the plant and its surroundings in the Cundinamarca department. Investigations pointed towards a mishap during fireworks production or handling as the cause behind the catastrophic explosion. The incident sent shockwaves through the local community, underscoring the inherent risks tied to fireworks manufacturing and emphasizing the critical need for stringent safety protocols with such facilities to avert such tragic events. The 2013 explosion at the BEM fireworks factory in Coteau-de-Lac, Quebec, marked a devastating chapter. On June 20th, a colossal blast tore through the facility, triggering an intense fire that consumed the premises. Investigations suggested the incident occurred during a fireworks transfer, hinting at potential mishandling during the process. This catastrophic event not only raised concerns about firework production safety, but also underscored the imperative need for stringent safety measures. In 2013, during a 4th of July fireworks display in Simi Valley, California, an unexpected incident occurred when a platform holding pyrotechnics collapsed. This resulted in fireworks firing horizontally into the crowd rather than skyward. The incident prompted safety inquiries and strict regulations regarding pyrotechnic displays to prevent similar mishaps in the future. Fire in downtown Iowa City across the University of Iowa, March 5, 2019. Flames danced and billowed upward, painting an ominous picture against the skyline.
Whoa!
In the crisp winter air of Sergiev Posad. The tranquility shattered as a towering sentinel of construction met a tragic fate. On that fateful day of December 19, 2012, a tower crane, a symbol of progress, collapsed. The crane's mighty frame suddenly unleashing a chaotic cascade of steel and concrete. Its descent became a harrowing plunge. The event stood as a poignant reminder of the inherent risks in construction, highlighting the importance of enhancing safety measures and upholding stringent protocols in the pursuit of progress. An Ilyushin IL-18 Coot operated by DHL revved its engines in preparation for departure. However, the crescendo of the takeoff was abruptly halted. The engines roared in a desperate bid for ascent. Finally, it aborts takeoff from the 8,202-foot-long airstrip at Cabinda, West Africa. Among Atlantic tempestuous seas, a Russian cargo ship battled not just the raging storm, but also a relentless inferno. On its deck, a shocking sight unfolded as cars, held captive in their cargo confines, became unwitting torches. The crackling flame danced upon the lids, smoke billowing into the turbulent air. Finally, the storm had receded and the charred remnants of the cargo were revealed. The car fire disaster on the deck of this ship left a big scar in the Russian maritime industry, raising stricter requirements for general cargo safety in sea transport. Watch till the end and let us know your thoughts in the comments section.
Cliffside Park, located in northeastern New Jersey, is a vibrant borough known for its suburban charm and proximity to New York City. There are scenic walking and hiking trails with panoramic views of the Hudson River. The borough's parks and green spaces contribute to a serene environment. However, in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, the tranquil town of Cliffside Park, New Jersey, witnessed an unexpected event, a transformer explosion that illuminated the storm-ravaged landscape. It sparks and flames into the air, underscoring the havoc the hurricane had wrought on all the local infrastructure. This incident served as a poignant reminder of the cascading effects of natural disasters, spotlighting the importance of a robust infrastructure. New York City's night sky was turned a bizarre blue on Thursday night after an explosion at a Con Edison plant in Queens, New York, causing panic and confusion for millions. Bewildered residents took to the streets and shared images on social media after the haze filled the sky at around 9:20 p.m. for 3 minutes after the blast at the substation Astoria, Queens. Power was cut at many addresses across the area, including the nearby LaGuardia Airport, which was forced to ground all flights for more than an hour during one of the busiest travel weeks of the year. Someone jokingly confirmed that aliens had not invaded, while others shared memes comparing scenes from science fiction films.
A building was under renovation and suddenly collapsed in Washington, D.C. A fire truck a block away saw the building starting to crumble and drove over to help. Thank God no one was harmed and no other buildings were affected. Destroyed grain silos in the port of Beirut collapsed second after 2 years after the massive explosion that ruined entire neighborhoods in the capital of the Lebanon. The explosion in Lebanon occurred on August 4, 2020, at the port of Beirut. It was caused by the detonation of improperly stored ammonium nitrate, a highly explosive material which had been stored unsafely for several years. In an unexpected turn of events at a gas station in China, it's an unclear reason as to why the driver drove away while still pumping gas. Then the gas pump was pulled and fell down, causing a large fire that spread to other vehicles waiting to fill up. Fortunately, people responded promptly with fire extinguishers before firefighters arrived to help. The incident is a valuable lesson for all drivers when buying gasoline. Be careful. A startling manhole explosion in a car narrowly escaped being hit by an exploding manhole cover at Sector Comercial Norte. Security cameras captured the billowing smoke from the incident, which occurred on a quiet Saturday, fortunately without injuries among pedestrians or vehicles. Join the conversation with us. Share your thoughts and hit that subscribe button to receive our most up-to-date videos.
The collapse of the six-story building in Changsha, Hunan, China on April 29th was a harrowing event that shook the community. The structure, a mixed-use building with a restaurant, cinema, and primary resident units, crumbled in a chaotic spectacle. Dust and debris filled the air as emergency sirens pierced the scene, echoing amidst the distressing chaos. The somber sight of the collapsed structure stood as a stark reminder of the fragility of urban infrastructure and the urgency of safety measures in densely populated areas. On July 2021, the destructive fire at Lake Arrowhead wreaked havoc, inflicting an estimated $2 million in damage to numerous boats and docks. A total of 7 boats were reduced to ashes, while 5 others suffered varying degrees of damage. This Friday morning, catastrophe not only leaves a trail of destruction, but also raises questions about incendiary beginnings.
Streets along Ventura's beach communities cope with several feet of water, leaving multiple vehicles stranded. Many residents had gathered to watch the big waves from the sand, but were caught up unexpectedly in them. A video showed a massive rogue wave breaching a low wall in Ventura, sending onlookers fleeing and sweeping up several of them in water. People who lived in affected communities can't recall seeing waves this size, at least in the recent past. In a harrowing spectacle captured on video, a residential building in Guangxi Province, China, succumbed to the unrelenting force of floodwaters in June 2020. The chilling footage portrays the sudden collapse of the structure, swiftly consumed by the torrential currents, accentuating the sheer power and devastation of the flooding. The footage serves as a haunting reminder of the vulnerability of human settlements in the face of nature's fury. In Vladivostok, a sudden and devastating event rocked the tranquility of a residential neighborhood when a multi-story building tragically collapsed. It created a cloud of dust and a chaotic scene of rubble strewn across the area. Newark Liberty International Airport, situated in New Jersey, is one of the busiest airports in the United States. In February 2019, a fire broke out at a parking garage near Terminal C of Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey. The fire primarily affected a section of the parking garage where several vehicles were parked. Flames engulfed multiple cars, leading to billowing smoke and intense heat. Emergency responders swiftly arrived to contain the fire, evacuate the area, and prevent its spread to adjacent structures. This incident underscores the special importance of fire safety measures in public spaces. The Bronx, a borough of New York City, is the birthplace of hip-hop to iconic landmarks such as the Bronx Museum of the Arts and the New York Botanical Garden. Recently, in a harrowing scene in the Bronx, an apartment building's partial collapse plunged a bustling neighborhood into chaos. Witnesses recounted a terrifying chain of collapses, floors cascading down, leaving a mountain of debris. Panic ensued as people ran for safety amidst the thunderous roar. Rescue teams tirelessly searched the rubble using drones, power tools, and dogs in a frantic effort to find survivors. The cataclysmic event left a haunting scene of destruction and also a lesson about safety management in apartment buildings.
South of Sydney, Australia offers a diverse range of landscapes and communities. It offers a balance of natural beauty and cultural experiences, making it an appealing destination for those seeking to enjoy the best of both urban and coastal living. The transformer system in the south of Sydney is a critical part of the region's infrastructure. Last year, a significant incident unfolded as a major blaze erupted at a prominent power substation located south of Sydney. The blaze, a formidable sight, raised concerns about its potential impact on the power supply for around 200,000 households. The incident shed light on the vulnerability of critical infrastructure and underscored the importance of swift and coordinated response efforts to safeguard the energy needs of a sizable population. Transformer systems play a crucial role in distributing electrical power from high-voltage transmission lines to lower voltage levels that are suitable for residential, commercial, and industrial use. They help ensure a stable and safe supply of electricity to homes and businesses.
In bustling Oakland, 2021, an Amtrak train and a truck collided at a railway crossing. The collision was thunderous. Flames erupted and made Oakland pause in shock. Please remember to stop at a safe distance, check both directions for oncoming trains, and listen for warning signals. Never stop on the tracks and always leave enough space to clear the tracks completely if traffic gets backed up. Fort Myers, located along Florida's Gulf Coast. It's renowned for its stunning beaches, like Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel Island. 3 years ago, a massive parking lot fire torches more than 3,500 vehicles at Southwest Florida International Airport. The blaze that started with just a few vehicles continued to burn intensely for over 6 or more hours, triggering a massive multi-alarm response that sent dozens of units from across Lee, Collier, and Charlotte counties to the scene. A total of 3,516 vehicles were damaged or destroyed, and 3,850 vehicles were saved, while 15 acres of nearby forest was burned as well.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.